not as much anxiety this year as the last few years, so that's always a good thing. We figured we'd be out west, and that's where it turned out. Obviously we'll have to study. I've seen Baylor a little bit. They're good, really good team. Sometimes this year, especially in the middle, they were playing the best in the Big 12. So very, very good team, and that's what you're going to get in this tournament anyway. And, we're happy to have the opportunity. And practice today, Tyus was about 100%. Obviously a little bit rusty because not practicing and playing for over a week now. But I think by certainly no later than Tuesday, he'll be at 100%. So that's good news. Had a good practice today, and looking forward to tomorrow. All right. I'll take questions, and then we'll have the players come up after that. All right.
Jim, do you think the fact that the conference got 3 number 1 seeds and helped you with your seed line as well?
I think our strength of schedule was key. I think we could have been a 7 or 8. Where were we? 8 or 9? Yeah, I think we could have been 7 or 8. Louisville, I think, got us 7. But I thought, that's right where we should be, right in that area. Our strength of schedule was key. Non-conference strength of schedule, it's the best we've ever had. We had 4 teams that we played in the non-conference get in. 2 beat us, Buffalo, Dominion, but Northeastern and Colgate got in. St. Bonaventure got the finals of their tournament. Eastern Washington got the finals of their tournament. So that's unusual that we scheduled 6 teams in the non-conference that could have gotten there. 4 did. And obviously in the conference you play Duke 3 times. That's a pretty tough task. And, we had to play on the road at a lot of tough places. And, I think all that contributes. But the overall key was winning the 2 road games against Duke and Ohio State. Obviously 2 tournament teams, but also the number 1 seed. I think that was the key to our being comfortably in the tournament.
Jim, maybe not so much this year's team, but what do you know of Scott Drew's program down there?
Very good, been very strong. I did watch them play this year. They're good. Like I said, at one stage they were playing as well as anybody in the Big 12. And they had a stretch there where they really played well. But it's a very tough conference this year, and they acquitted themselves very well in that conference. We played them in Hawaii a couple of years ago, didn't we? No, maybe we didn't. Where did we play them someplace? No, I guess maybe not. I think maybe we did. Didn't we play them? Yeah, I thought so. Huh? Yeah, we did play them. It was a great game. But yeah, he's a very good coach, very good teams. They've been good for a while now.
You're out there in the bracket with your buddy Mark Few, and you and he ever chat much about meeting each other again?
No. My wife talked to his wife last night, and she said, I told her, I said, you might as well tell her we'll probably be out there. And she came out right, came out that way. But.
How do you feel about your team as you head into the tournament?
I think we played very well without Tyus, and now we can get him back. I think that's really going to help us. But I thought, obviously, Pittsburgh, great second half. Played really well against Duke. Duke is obviously very good. We got, we're in a 3-point game late with them, and, they're the best team, number 1 seed in the country. So I think that was a good sign. But I think overall, the end of the year, even though we had losses, we were in every game. We were competitive with all the 3 number 1 seeds, especially at North Carolina. Very competitive. And, so I think we're playing good. I think we've got some tournament experience. I think Buddy got some extra experience down there that I think will help him. Elijah, I thought, played well in the tournament. I thought O'Shea had his best second half, one of his best second halves of the year. So I'm excited to move forward with this team. I think we're in better position than we were last year in terms of how we're playing. But, it's a tough road. I mean, it's a very tough road. But, we'll see what happens.
What's it say about the overall strength of your league? 7 bids and 3 number 1 seeds.
Well, the league's great. I mean, the league was great. I think I think Clemson is a tournament team. They just couldn't finish. They had 3 or 4 teams beat. That if they just won a couple of those, they would have been in the tournament easily. But it's just unfortunate. I think they're a really good team. I think NC State's a really good team. They made it easy to eliminate themselves. They just didn't play anybody that you can't do that. I don't care what your net is or what your RPI is. If you don't play somebody in the non-conference, you're not getting in. They've never let anybody in that's on the bubble with a bad strength of schedule. That's why we go out and make sure we play some teams. And, this was unusual that so many teams played really well. Our strength of schedule kept rising because of these teams kept winning at the end. It just, it was amazing, really, what some of these teams did. St. Bonaventure was 1 shot away from the tournament. We beat them by 40 points or something. It was really quite amazing.
Coach, you mentioned that you feel more prepared from last year. Is that because you have all that tournament experience?
Well, those guys are all back that had experience, and now we've, our younger guys have had some opportunities to get better, and we have Elijah, who we didn't have last year. So, I think we're in a better position.